Hello, everybody. It's me, Phil. Hopefully, you're all having a great day. And you know what? I'm having a wonderful one without this beard. Yes, I know. That was the one thing that I realized that I don't have anymore. But let's get to today's message. Now, guys, I had something happen to me in my waking life and especially in my dreaming life. And both correspond to each other. Now, this happened on Easter Day when I had gone to church and I just wanted to try to find a seat. And luckily, me and my girlfriend found a seat because we always wonder like how many people are going to take up these seats, but luckily enough we even got one. So we sit down, we get ready for the sermon and everything like that. It's about to start in like 2 minutes, and then I notice that there's a lady that sat right next to me, and I'm like, oh, okay. But for some reason, just whatever it was around her, I knew something was going to happen. Just something was telling me that I need to talk to her, but I just thought, okay, I'm going to brush it off. So as the sermon progresses, eventually it does end. Everybody's all trying to exit. And before I try to exit, try to like stand up and go, the lady says, hey, do you have a moment? I say, yeah, of course. And she says, the Lord is trying to tell me something. And the Lord wants me to talk to you. And I'm like, oh, what? And when she's about to tell me what's, going on, what she wants to tell me, I really focused in on what she's saying because I had a feeling something was going to happen, like she was going to tell me something, or I had to talk to her, something had to happen. And as I focused in on the first couple words she said, the Lord wanted me to tell you that He knows that you're in a haze. He knows that you are lost and you are stuck, but He also wants me to tell you that everything's going to be all right. And as long as you seek Him, you will find Him. And then she told me that, remember, the Lord is your light. The Lord is the light. You need to find Him. And she said a few more things after that. But after those words specifically, everything just kind of phased out. Like everything stopped. Like time kind of stopped for me. I just didn't know. My heart was just like beating really fast. This lady had no idea who I was. And I had no idea who she was. And then all of a sudden, she's telling me this. And then eventually, both me and her, we part our ways. She's like, oh, what's your name again? I'm like, my name's Phil. She's like, my name's Kate. I'm like, nice to meet you, Kate. And she's like, okay, have a great Easter. I'm like, you too. God bless. And then, we walk our separate ways. And my girlfriend's with me and she's just like, what's going on? And I'm just like, that woman told me how I felt without knowing who I am. So about a few days pass by, I'm thinking about this, and of course, everything's going fine and everything's going well, working, school, etc. And eventually comes a night where I decide to go to sleep. And as I go to bed, I am just completely normal. I'm just watching a little bit of YouTube or whatever it was on TV, kind of my daily, nightly routine. And I head to bed. Now, I can say that this dream was very short, but it took up a lot of time in the waking world than it did in the dream world. I don't know how to explain that. Like a dream, like it took 10 minutes in a dream world and it took almost like 7 to 8 hours in my sleeping time. I'm sorry. I know that sounds confusing, but just understand. Now, when I had this dream, I noticed that there was water all around me and that it was not like water, like, oh, like a huge lake or anything like that, but it was just like very thin sheet of water on like this kind of concrete almost. I don't know if it was concrete, like the water was reflecting everything, so I couldn't see through the water. And I noticed that there's a bunch of mist around me and everything was super bright. And I just started to walk forward a little bit and I noticed that there's this sort of pillar, kind of altar kind of thing, and it had a book. And it was like a big white pillar holding a book. I remember this. And I say, okay, I think this is the Bible. I know what this is. Let's just open it. And as I open it, I flip through a few pages, not even knowing what I'm doing. And I flip to a page. And then I don't say it. I'm reading it. But as I'm reading it, someone was also reading it to me. And it says, I am Yeshua. I was surprised because I heard a voice say it like I am so and so, like right behind me, like in my ear, like this, you know what I mean? Like it was like not this ear, but it was in both ears. Like I heard it, like someone was addressing, this is who I am. I'm sorry if I seem like I'm jumbling a lot of my words, but I had that dream. I woke up and I remember that I had a feeling of everything's okay. That I know you mess up kind of feeling, like the kind of like when a parent tells you like, yeah, I know you messed up. I can be disappointed, but I'm just gonna say I love you because I really do love you kind of feeling. And that's where this ends. Yeah, I know it was kind of a short one, guys, but hopefully you all enjoyed it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if you have any comments, any dreams, any visions, or anything like that, go ahead and post it down below. Tell me what you think. And as always, I'm going to catch you in the next video. Peace out.